Good afternoon, dear tutor. Today I'm recording the video for this assignment 3 of the pre-intermediate English course. My name is Gina Paola Enciso and I am going to talk about conditionals. Well, first of all, let's take a look at what we mean by a conditional sentence. The question is, what is a conditional? We use a conditional sentence to say that one event depends on another event and that something can happen only if something else happened first. Conditional sentences have two parts, the if clause and the main clause. The main clause depends on the if clause. If we use different types of conditional sentences to express different levels of probability, or to say how realistic something is. English has four conditional forms. You'll find examples and explanations of them and of when and how to use them. Conditionals. As you can watch in this picture of the conditionals, conditionals are formed by a condition plus a result. We are going to find zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Here are some examples. Zero conditional. If you stand in the rain, you get wet. If you hit ice, it melts. This zero conditional is formed by present simple plus present simple. The uses are facts, which are generally true, or scientific facts. The condition always has the same result. In the first conditional, here are some examples. If it rains, we will cancel the trip. If you study, you will pass the exam. This is formed by present simple plus future. Will, won't plus verb to be. Uses. A possible situation in the future, predicted or likely a result in the future if the condition happens. In the second conditional, if I won the lottery, I will travel a lot. If they sold their house, they will be rich. This form this structure is based on past simple plus would plus verb. Uh, the uses are hypothetical or unlikely situations, unreal or improbable situations now or in the future. In the third conditional, here are other examples. If you have studied, you will have passed the exam. If I hadn't been sick, I would have been going to the party. This structure is based on the past perfect plus would, would have plus past participle of the verbs. The uses are the person is imagining a different past, imagine a situation that did not happen yet. We are also going to find conditional sentence with modal verbs. In this case, first conditional. We use other modal verbs in the result part of the sentence. For example, condition, result, or situation. If she gets good grades, she will go to the university. Situation. If the condition is met, then she definitely will go. If he gets good grades, he may go to the university. He is not sure about going to the university. About going to university. She gets good grades. If she gets good grades, she should go to university. The speaker is expressing his or her opinion, giving advice. He gets good grades. If he gets good grades, he can go to the university. This means that is possible. If she gets good grades, she could go to university. This means that is possible but not that likely. If he gets good grades, he might go to university. This means that it's possible but not that likely. Conditional hypothetical. If, in case, state a conditional versus a precautionary action. Examples: keep some extra batteries and bottle of water in case there is an earthquake. Get away from falling objects if there is an earthquake. Real conditional. One situation must occur first before the other situation can happen. Expressions: if I am to help you, you need to give me your full attention. If you will step this way, please. If you will only try a little harder, you will succeed. If you won't work harder, then you will continue to fail. If you are unwilling to work harder, then you will continue to fail. Real and unreal conditional express whether something is likely or unlikely to occur. For example, Jack will cut the grass if he has time. Real. Jack will cut the grass if he has time. Unreal. Jack will cut the grass if he would have time. If I was you, I wouldn't get involved. Were I you, I wouldn't get involved. Had I known, I wouldn't have said something. Should you see him again? Call him immediately. Here are some sentences created by me using all the conditionals, but in this case, the zero conditional. If you don't do the homework, your mother gets angry. If you freeze your orange juice, it becomes solid. If you study for the test first, you go out with your friends. If my brother study, then my parents are happy. If I don't listen to music during the day, I get bored. My mother gets angry if I don't clean my room. Sentence created by me making use of the first conditional. Here are some examples. If I go to Paris this summer, I will take you with me. If my boyfriend doesn't call me today, I will break up with him. If it doesn't rain now, we will go for a walk. If my brother doesn't pass the final test, he will lose the year. If you don't eat, you will get sick. Here are some other sentences created by me making use of the second conditional. If I didn't speak French, I would be a Spanish teacher. If he didn't have a girlfriend, he will be mine. If you weren't far away from here, we would be together. If I were her boyfriend, I wouldn't let her go. She's worth it. If I were you, I would improve my English language. And almost finishing this assignment, the final sentence created by me making use of the third conditional. If I had been in that place, I would have seen him. If we had had more time, we would have visited London. If I hadn't lost my keys, I would have been able to get in the house. If I hadn't gone to the concert, I would never have met Taylor Swift. With this, I conclude the assignment of pre-intermediate English course. Thank you so much for your attention.